What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, DJ, the owner and jockey of the Men of War Stables. Now, guys, it's been a minute since I posted anything, but I do have a jam-packed episode for you today. But before we do that, I just want to say my team captain in the CRT family is recruiting players, and you will see the advertisement in a few. It's a picture. You can go check it out on Facebook if you guys are interested. She's made a poster for Cardman Racing team. As you can see, the top places it has been 22 to 74 and 128. Those are the spots it has had, and it doesn't matter if you're Prestige 7. There's like a team for beginners, so do check it out and join us. Now, I also want to mention that there's a new breed coming up. Check out the Rival Stars page or YouTube. You will see that this breed is coming up. Is it a good thing? No. For us mobile people, it's more problems when it comes to breeding. Just like what happened with the Appaloosa, they might release a new exotic trait. Now, guys, let's officially begin today's episode. Now, in front of you here, guys, is my champion mare grade 7, the pride of the Men of War Stables across all grades. Yes, you heard me. The highest bred grade in the stables is a grade 7, and this is nothing but the queen. This is raw power, excellence, Her Majesty herself, Serene. Those who have been OGs know what I'm talking about. I've bred this horse in this channel, and I've told you that hands down this is the best trait combinations in the game, hands down. I told you, in my opinion, this were the traits I managed to build this horse with, because breeding is not just about stats. Ever since traits were introduced, they play a crucial role. Now, guys, breeding a horse is one thing, but jockeying it is another thing. I am CRT DJ. I'm part of a CRT team, and through that mentorship and tutelage, they made me do what I'm about to show you. Through that guidance and tutelage, I want you guys to see me compete on the odds grade 7 against 7s, which is way difficult to get in Hall of Fame. But look at what the queen did. Or hail the queen, Serene. She blasted all the way to number 19 on her second try, because I think her first try was like 21. I didn't record that, so I thought I might go again. Just when I thought I'd seen it all with this horse, I just wanted to see what more she could offer, because I knew this horse was meant for these type of distances, especially the marathons. She's like a marathon master, and we matched against a guy called Grass there. So no matter how hard we ran, that guy was number 1 or 2 in Hall of Fame. So it was very difficult to catch up, but we blasted all the way from where we were, 19 or 17, all the way to number 11. And I pushed her again, because we were trying to come close to number 2 in Hall of Fame there in our server. We were number 10, and still we went close to that guy called Rust, which shows that if you have 2 Hall of Famers in one server, it's a bloodbath. And the last time we went there, we became number 8 from number 10, and for me, that was more than enough for this particular race. That guy Grasty was number 2 in Hall of Fame, so we could not catch him. Sadly, we lost the gold trophy, but we remained immortal. This one now is another race, 3,200, and I just wanted to see now how far I could push this horse Serene, and show you the powerful stack effect with Lightning Bolt and Hard and Fast. Now, the first try, she blasted all the way to number 17. I knew, yeah, this is the distance she really loves. Because unlike the first race, she didn't start off at 21. She blasted all the way to 17th, and from 17th all the way to 12th. That was our second try, and we went again on the third one. She came in very strong. As you can see, Her Majesty was putting the work in, and I just kept asking, and she kept giving me more and more and more. Now to number 10, it was getting very tough, but then I knew she had more to offer. I wanted Hall of Fame to remember her and know our name as the Men of War Stables, and she did not disappoint. Ladies and gentlemen, all hail the Queen, Serene. Number 6 in Hall of Fame, 3,200, and number 8 in Hall of Fame, 2,800. Very hard under the grade 7s category. Their traits are gold blazing hoof, lightning bolt, hard and fast, and thundering hooves. The reason I started off by advertising my group CRT is to show you that breeding a horse is one step, jockeying a horse to Hall of Fame is another step. If you want tutelage and mentorship just like what I'm getting, please come and join our family. There's a team for beginners, there's a team for intermediates, top players, and then obviously the main team under challengers, CRT. Now I think I've said enough and I've showcased enough of the benefits of joining our team, showcasing the gameplay. Now, excuse my voice if it's kind of messed up. I'm having a little bit of flu here. Now, where I left off was with the stallion that we got, the grade 7 that we bred with the steam burst that I called, yes, me celebrating the 1,200. He's a front horse, 1,200 medium, double green for the sprint on the live event, 1,200M. Serene is a mid to long distance horse runner. She is not a sprinter. It's something she's lacking on. I'm not really good jockeying her in sprints. I might be the problem. She might be the problem. I don't know. But this horse right here, this is my grade 7 who then I promoted to stallion and renamed as All Hail. Yes, you heard me. This horse needed to be named for greatness because one thing I truly needed was a sprinter. And my favorite grades to breed are 7 because the balance stats or the bonus stats are always balanced, meaning there's +3 across everything. So breeding these horses and then breeding them down with my horses after that to like 6s3 enables them to have strong pedigree. Now this horse, All Hail, I knew that he was going to be a problem, and I believe he will. We then used him as a stallion to try breed lower grades. So he is the great grandsire of all these grade 5s, because he also bred these other mares that you're seeing as 7s in that pedigree. So All Hail he's my first stallion champion in the grade 7s, my first stallion champion sprinter in the grade 7s. And I want you to see that we were trying to cook something with him right here. And this is the trait combination I showed you guys, you remember, like a week ago. This started as an imagination of, we saw a new exotic trait. We tested the horse out, we saw it was aggressive, and we came up with traits that could make a horse fast or potentially even better than what we had on that pure breed Appaloosa. If you haven't seen how I got here, please go back to the video that I posted before taking on Richard, where I'm talking about the best paths to take or breeding guide under the new exotic traits steam burst. Now guys, let me tell you why I took the speed path instead of the finisher build. If you're lost, please go back to the video I posted last time and try to understand what I mean by the speed path or the finisher build. But they will come in future. In this video, I will show them what I mean by finisher build, because let me not just spoil for you. We'll get back to that when we get there. Now, why I choose the speed path is that never ever or never have I seen in this game a horse with 2 speed traits. What do I mean? The only speed trait in this game was gold blazing hoof. The reason I still choose the gold blazing hoof with the steam burst is that those are 2 speed traits in one horse. There has never been such a scenario in this game. Now you can imagine having 2 speed traits on one horse. It is just going to be a bloodbath in the live events. Never have I ever seen this, and for it to be a sprinter, oh my goodness, I knew even though this trait is very taxing on sprint energy, I know I'm under CRT, and I'm pretty much sure I can figure that out with my team, how to sprint with that horse, managing its stamina and not overburning it. Therefore, having 2 speed traits on a horse is unheard of. It's literally madness on a horse. Gold Blazing Hoof gives you superior speed, and the new exotic trait Steam Burst gives you a rapid horse, an explosive, aggressive horse in speed and acceleration once you click the sprint icon, but at the expense of sprint energy. So it's gonna burn gas even more, but on top of that, you're gonna have Blazing Hoof. Come on now, guys. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. On paper, those traits, and without jockeying methods, just pressing the acceleration all the way to the finish line on the same distance with any other horse, by far those are hands down the best traits you can have on a sprinter in this game, period. I remember back then when I was breeding Serene, I told you guys those were the best traits hands down you can have on a horse. Now I'ma say this here, this is insane. I just have to figure out how to jockey that horse to Hall of Fame. Now, as I'm breeding, focus on what's going on. I'm always breeding with higher grades to improve pedigree. That is why I love breeding higher grades, fixing their traits first, and then breeding to lower grades. This is one method you could do to have strong pedigree and also have correct traits. Now, we were getting close, guys. We were getting close because we were a little bit unlucky having softs, and we don't need a soft on the odds. We need very soft. Now, guys, excuse my voice. It might squeak and there, and it might, not be how it needs to be. I'm currently sick, and forgive me for that. Yeah, I just needed to get this video out as soon as possible to show you my progress and to keep you guys motivated and focused. Now, right here, guys, these were excellent bonus stats, +3s on speed and sprint energy. This is where it gets tricky breeding, because we're no longer just breeding for stats. We're breeding also for bonus stats as well as the traits. That is why I love breeding with grade 7s, because everything is +3 from speed all the way to jump. But then when it comes to a 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 8 and 9, you have to rebreed a perfect horse in order to have bonus stats where you want them. That's what's tricky about that. Now, guys, you can tell the pedigree of this horse or these horses was very, very, very strong. Even though that horse might have a B, the pedigree is very strong. I knew that B was not going to be a problem because we had a stallion who had 4 grade 7s in the pedigree, a grade 5 with 4 grade 7s in the pedigree. The grades were very strong. The forefathers were very strong, and the result of that, after breeding a couple of times, was this 1400 medium. And I knew this is where we get the ball rolling. That's exactly what we needed. I had to rebreed those horses like 3 or 4 times in order to just make sure that the base stat B is not passed on to the filly or colt that would come out of this. And my main mission here, even if I had a perfect horse, I wanted to be perfect. Meaning, there's a 1200 medium live event race, and that's what I was targeting. A horse with 1200 medium as a champion horse with Steam Burst, hard and fast, top endurance, and Gold Blazing Hoof. Because Steam Burst activates only on sprints from 1200 meters all the way to 800 meters. That's when it's only active. And right here, exactly what we needed, guys. This is a championship horse, but we were not yet there. This is the mother of the stallion you're about to see. Now, it took time, guys. It took time. As I was saying, on the odds, there's a 1000 meter hard race, 1200 medium race, hard and fast on a medium or enable that medium to run that 1000 as well. So a 1002 is not off 1000. So I knew the horse we're going to breed is going to be a multi-track champion sprinter. Now, I knew I was going to get this very soon. As usual, guys. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, DJ, the owner and jockey of Menopause Stables, back here with another championship horse. When this stallion came out, I was like, ooh, the stats look nasty. Don't be scared when you see a horse with an A. Not everything A stars. You guys are obsessed with perfect horses. Serene is not perfect. She's a championship horse. The +3s are on speed and acceleration. I was like, ooh, that's good. Not as perfect like the first stallion that had A star, and then double A, because ideally on these lower grades, I want that +3 on speed and sprint energy. But this horse, ooh, I knew it, guys. I knew that this was a champion. This is a champion, period. This is the success of Odin. And when you guys think I'm done, I did manage to get the +3s where I want them. On this little filly here, she's a very soft, because we do have a very soft sprint. Now she's perfect. Even though her stats are off by 1 on acceleration, don't let that scare you. Don't let that scare you. You gotta have an eye for this, guys. So, as usual, I always let them walk this beautiful green carpet, you know. It's like more of like a ritual in these stables. Let them walk the green carpet, the red carpet with the green grass. To walk it, you know, walk that path so that they get used to winning from birth all the way up to the live events. Now, this is a champion, bro. The bonus stats are better than that stallion that I first showed you. And we're gonna promote her up, and then I believe I did name her very soft champion, but then I chose a very nice, beautiful championship mare name for her, because in the Menopause Stables, there's just something about the mares, bro. We need stallions to be, you know, picking it up. As I told you here on the grade 5s, my goal was to replace my championship horse sprinter Odin, my pride, because he could not get me where I wanted him to be. I suffer with sprints now. I did name that stallion. I called him Unchained. This is my pitbull, grade 5, Unchained. This is the success of Odin. He's a double green, and by double green I mean perfect distance and perfect track. He's gonna be green. That's very dangerous, meaning he's excellent. He's perfect for that race that's 1200 on the live events. He's perfected. This is perfected breeding, top tier Hall of Fame breeding that I'm showing you guys, period. So I did name that mare as well Narita. You two, hey, y'all better watch out for this, man. This horse right here with Unchained, hey man, I'm more fearful of Narita more than Unchained, because those +3 stats are exactly where I want them, especially when you have an aggressive trait like Steam Burst. Having that +3 on sprint energy, it means that she will be able to handle that better than Unchained, even though he has an A star and a +2, but he will be explosive as well, Unchained. So they have huge shoes to fill here. Now I'm going through to the pasture to show you my championship horse, Odin. He had the +3s on acceleration and sprint energy. This time, a twist to it. I was not gonna race a horse without a +3 on speed, and these are his traditional traits that I bred for you guys on this channel. And he had +5 diet plans from speed, sprint, and acceleration. Honestly, it broke my heart when I couldn't get into Hall of Fame with Odin, because this is my pride, and these traits were meant to make him so explosive. The flesh ignite helps with acceleration, and the gold blazing hoof is speed. So I thought that trait combination would make him the perfect sprinter, and it did. Trust me. It's just that I can't jockey sprinters. Now, for those that do not understand what the energy build is with this trait, steam burst, this is the energy build: the lightning bolt, top endurance, hard and fast, and the steam burst. Hard and fast with lightning bolt will give you a stack effect in the 200 meters to help you deal with the explosiveness and the aggressiveness of this trait. I showed you guys this like a week ago, and guess what? I'm not sure if number one built this on his own in the world or he passed by my YouTube or not, but to show you that great minds think alike, this is a horse that's already been bred and it's number one in the world with the trait combination that I showed you guys last week. So don't doubt me when I be telling you these things. So moving forward, this is my new number 4, Soft, who had the traditional traits that I told you guys I want to breed back. You guys are going to see a lot of back-to-back champions being bred in this stable, so smack a like button, guys. This is the classic double exotic trait in Hall of Fame. This is a perfect horse, but I did not race this horse. Why? Because of the bonus stat. He does not have +2 on speed. If that +1 was either on sprint or acceleration, I wouldn't mind, but if it's not on speed, it's not dope. And as soon as I thought I was in bad luck, I bred the same identical horse. It was another stallion. Just when you thought you've seen it all, literally. This one was not perfect, the other one was perfect. This one is a championship horse. You see, the sire had that heart shape on the forehead, so I knew this was going to be a beautiful coat, that round smoky round. As you can see, this one does not have the +2 on speed. The other one had the +2 on speed, and the bonus stats were well balanced, but he was not a perfect horse, so which means we're gonna keep this horse over him. The +2s are so well distributed: +2 on speed, sprint, acceleration, +1 on agility, and +2 on jump. If you guys don't understand how stats are restructured, and sorry about that, the traditional green grass walk, the red carpet walk. Getting back to what I was saying, how stats are meant to work on flat racing. Speed obviously for speed, sprint energy obviously for stamina, acceleration self-explanatory, agility helps you guys to build stamina faster or recharge stamina faster when you are in the charging bar, that little green bar. If you get into the green bar and charge your stamina, is going to be fast. And then jump helps with how fast your horse kicks out of the gate and runs, so it helps you reach top speed. Together with acceleration, it helps you reach your horse's top speed ASAP, so meaning as soon as possible. So you need the +2s on those crucial stats that I told you. Everything matters. You just gotta have them how you want them, and I want them this way. And as I'm showing you guys here, this is my grade 4 Titan. These were the previous traits I had in my horses, the likes of Palladian. And truth be told, these are championship traits. Don't undermine them, but I needed a horse that can run very hard and firm at the same time as one horse. Not firm, but then soft as one horse. I showed you Imperial's Might, Titan, and Palladian, meaning this one horse is literally 3 horses in one. This horse that I then renamed as Kong is that stallion, or that colt that I promoted to stallion. He has the heart shape on his forehead there. He can then run very hard because he has the exotic trait hard and fast, and then the thundering hooves obviously to run long distance or marathons, and then he has the gold blazing hoof. Hard and fast also gives you lightning bolt with a variation of track from hard and very hard. Now, this is the classic double exotic or double orange. Let me go to Hall of Fame and show you that even though I'm gonna replace, I don't like, how can I put this? I'm joking, sorry. Even though I have a new horse, the horses I have there are what you call double green. They are green on distance and on track. You see why number 1 in the world has lightning bolt. No, he has blazing hoof, lightning bolt, and top endurance, and he has the 1600 hard. This guy here is a 1600 firm, but because of hard and fast, he can run 1600 hard and very hard. I'm showing you how Hall of Famers and how top players build their horses. So don't think because I wanna have one horse run all those, I'm gonna sell those 2 horses. No. Palladian and Titan, as much as I wanted to sell them, I can't because this horse is not a 1600. I need a 1600 hard and very hard because they are perfect in distance and track. So that double green can influence where you place. Now going forward, guys, this is my other grade 3 that I bred in this channel off camera by the name Firme, but Firme, you'll just see what I name her in future. She also has the classic double exotic that we wanted, and she's a firm, meaning she will run firm, hard, and very hard. Now, this is a sneak peek into a build I haven't seen in Hall of Fame, and this build is inspired by Serene. I'll just stop there. I'll just stop there, man. It took me a very long time to have these traits like this, and I want to test that build versus the double exotic of Hall of Fame because I want to try figure things out. Now, the same mare I called Firm Mare, I renamed her. I gave her a champion name called Maggie of Silver. This is my grade 3 Maggie of Silver. She will be running the firm, hard, and very hard. Now, I love doing this thing where I'm showcasing my horses and then I go to the pasture and show you my new traits versus my old traits. But there's not much of a difference. It's just that the exotic traits have 2 in 1, and they are very much needed. I didn't have a very hard number 3, and all of them were mainly short distance runners. The likes of Big Smoke, he's at 1000, and I was always killing, my poor boy Smoke, because he was running 3200s and he couldn't place the way I wanted. Now Thundering Hooves is gonna fix that. Similarly here, His Majesty Imperial, I won't replace this horse because he's a perfect horse and he's a 1200 and he has diet plans. Diet plans are already locked into him, so he will only race firm, meaning though those diet plans are wasted because they're only for 1 track. If those diet plans were then now on the similar thing with Star Lake here, His Majesty Imperial and Star Lake. His Majesty Imperial is a firm, this one is a medium. If these diet plans were on Maggie of Silver, it could then mean those diet plans plus 5, which cost 500 diet tokens, which is very expensive. I don't even end that per competition. I end around 400 or something. Moving on to what I'm saying, those plus 5 diet plans, if they were on Maggie of Silver, the first grade 3 that I showed you that had exotics, it means that on her, as I'm showing you, they would be active on a firm track, hard, and very hard. On 3 different track surfaces, they would be green. That is why I'm rebreeding, so that if I add diet plans, I have a horse that can run multiple races and still be in a position where they can place and fight for Hall of Fame. Now here, guys, is the energy build I'm cooking for the grade 2s. This is my perfect grade 2 House of Aya. I mean, I name for greatness, man. Don't play with me. This is Man of War's House of Aya. This is nobility. There's only one queen, and that's Serene. So I have to name these other ladies after their houses, after nobility, and read what's written on those exotics. I'm trying to have a stack effect. I'm trying to have a long distance runner similar to Serene, but on a 2. I'm trying to cook. The reason I wanted +2 obviously on speed, because the funny thing is that grade 2s, ideally you just want the +2 bonus on speed. All Hall of Famers have it that way. I'll show you guys in a minute. But for her, it was kind of funny because I was building an energy build and somehow the bonus stats went to +2 on sprint. The same similar thing here when I'm building this colt. And ideally you want the stats like this. Let me move away from this horse. I was just showing you his traits, correct bonus stats. I want you to look at how ideally those bonus stats were. They were on +2 on speed. I think I moved too quickly, my bad. I'll show you what I mean in a few. Now here I was just clicking the traits. I was buzzing because this horse is different. He's just like Maggie, he's just like Maggie of Silver and House of Aya. So I did get the trait combination I wanted after breeding for a very long time. It wasn't easy, and honestly luck had to be here. I don't know, I might rebreed these horses just to have that +2 on speed, but I don't want to have it that way. I want to test it first as a +2 on sprint energy and this +1 on speed, then putting a +5 there. Now let us compare with the horses I had on my pasture. The +2 is not where it needs to be, and it's an individual track horse, 900, very soft. And then look what I have on her, a +5 diet plan. This is what you don't want to be doing with your +5 diet plans or +2 or whatever. Have a horse that can run multiple track surfaces with the trait combinations I showed you above: gold blazing hoof, hard and fast, and thundering hooves. That's when a diet plan will not be wasted. You see this correct bonus stat? That is the horse I wanted to show you guys. The +2 is on speed, and I'm gonna do a quick jump here into Hall of Fame and just go to a random event under the grade 2s. Yeah, let me just switch to grade 2 and go to number 1. All the Hall of Famers from number 1 to number 24, they have +2 on speed. Same to number 2, number 3, 4, all the way to number 4. I kid you not. So that proves that bonus stats matter. Bonus stats matter, but I'm trying to challenge the trait combinations that I'm seeing here. Hard and fast, thundering hooves with gold blazing hoof. I'm trying to, test different builds and see how they perform with the traditional classic double green, not double green, but double orange or double exotic that we just saw in Hall of Fame. So House of Aya is more like my kind of experiments. So I have high expectations because I've seen how Serene performed with a stack effect between lightning bolt and hard and fast that I've shown you at the beginning of the video. So this is me just showing you my available horses as of now. I will be selling other horses that were there. This one, Sonic, I'll keep her for now and then replace her in the long run because she's a sprinter. And under the evens, we have a very soft 1200 and a firm 900. So we need to be breeding the exotic trait Steam Burst below my 5s. So it's going to be tricky because we're breeding for 3 traits. These were the horses that were there with the traditional traits that were there. So I will be selling some of these horses to create the pasture stalls, just allow the pasture spots to be more and allow me to try and incorporate the different builds that I'm trying to have and make way probably for the new upcoming breed and see if it has any exotic trait. If the exotic trait is good, then I'll breed it. If not, I just want to make a disclaimer and just say I'm not going to be breeding trash into my stables. I need, a trait that will make me perform better on live events and further give me an edge on getting into Hall of Fame. Now guys, the proof is in the pudding. I want to show you guys that I'm not misleading you with my breeding. My horses are top tier. The breeding is elite and the jockeying is also elite. I am CRT DJ and that is Big Smoke on the 1000. This was the 1000 hard. It shows that a lot of people still haven't quite gotten the trait combinations they want on lower grades in terms of Steam Burst. Similarly with a 5, but then number 1 in the world, I've shown you that he did breed it and we bred it as well. We got number 1 there with Poetic Thunder, blew them off by 1 second. And we did perform number 2 here. We don't even have a number 9 that's good. I don't know how we got number 2 with this horse. It's not even fully trained. He's at like trained to 42. This is probably just gonna be it, guys, for now. Instant training is coming in a couple of hours. That's why I bred all these horses. I'll be training all of them up. I still haven't shown you my grade 6 champions. It was just too much. I even forgot. So there, I already have a grade 6 champion I failed to show you. I think I've shown you last video, the 1800 firm. Now it's your boy DJ, guys. The Lord bless you. The Lord Jesus bless you. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Ciao.